Greetings, everyone, and welcome to April 2024's MACMA Minute. I am the executive director here at MACMA, Brandon Jones. And on this month's MACMA Minute, we are talking about our conference, MACMHcon 2024. MACMHcon 2024 is going to be an exciting experience. We're a few days away, and we are hoping that you are going to join us in Duluth. And if you are still on the fence, this is your signal to go ahead and register and join us in Duluth. Don't be scared to come up and join us for a great learning opportunity and networking opportunity at our 28th conference. Yes, this is the 28th year that we're doing our conference. Of these 28 years, we've had 26 of them in Duluth. During the pandemic, we had to go virtual, so those ones weren't quite in Duluth, but we are glad to be continuing to have our partnership with the city of Duluth and potentially bringing about 2,000 people from around the state. Actually, let me back up. 2,000 people, mostly from around the state of Minnesota, but a good chunk of people who are starting to come to our conference from outer state as well. We have a few folks who will be joining us from various different states across the United States this year, as well as they did last year. So it's exciting to know that this conference is drawing people not just from the state of Minnesota and surrounding states, but also nationally as well, which means a lot. That means that the work that we're doing is impactful, it's spreading, and people are interested in checking us out. So again, that's MACMHcon 2024. This is our 28th year of the conference, and we will be at the Deck in Duluth. And for folks who are not familiar with the Deck, that is Duluth's Entertainment Convention Center. We are expected to get about 2,000 people to attend. We're very close to hitting that number. And again, this is our major conference that we have every year. So if you can't make it this year, you'll have an opportunity to join us in 2025, where we'll have the conference at the same location at the Deck again. But we're going to focus on this year. So this year, we have some exciting things going on. We have a theme this year. Our theme is Harmony and Connection, Nurturing Mental Wellness Together. And really, this theme came from several different conversations amongst our staff and some feedback amongst the folks who've attended our conferences in the past. And we've heard a lot of the calls for trainings and learning opportunities around well-being. We know that a lot of people are burnt out, stressed out. There's compassion fatigue. There's a lot of things happening within our field. We have different folks leaving the field of mental health and education and healthcare. We have folks who are going into early retirement. We have a lot of different things happening. And unfortunately, not only are the professionals struggling with these things, but the kids ultimately end up suffering the most from losing such great professionals in our work. So we want to take an opportunity to invite folks into learning engagements around harmony and connection and nurturing our well-being together. And one way we plan on doing that is by utilizing our Med Talks. And for folks who are not familiar with Med Talk, it is MACMA's version of a TED Talk, where we bring together 3 to 4 experts, and we bring in their talents, their expertise, and we give them an opportunity to showcase that in whatever way they want to. And this year we have 3 outstanding speakers/performers. And I say that because we're going to get a little taste of music this year for our Med Talk speakers. One of our Med Talk speakers is Deb Klein. The other Med Talk speaker we have is Alan O'Malley Larson. And then the other Med Talk speaker we have is Shashi Yang. And each one of them is going to incorporate some version of music into their talk. This is unique. This is something that we haven't done before. You don't see this at too many conferences, especially with mental health, where music is infused and incorporated into the spotlight keynote speech. And that's what we're going to do for our Med Talk speakers this year. And what we thought about with this was we thought about what brings harmony, what brings people together, and what better tool than music. Music is a great way to bring folks together and to not just learn, but to harmonize, to connect, to build. That's what we're aiming for with our Med Talk speakers. And we think that we found 3 people who are going to do an outstanding job in making that happen. So you definitely want to check out our Med Talks this year. It's going to be an experience like no other. A few other things that I think is important for you to consider by joining us at MACMHcon will be I'm going to give you four things that I think will make this experience unique, will make this experience meaningful. The first thing is the opportunity to network. Anytime you can get close to 2,000 people in one area for one cause, there's going to be opportunity for you to learn new things, meet new people, and potentially come up with new, strategies and opportunities to make your work life a lot better. So definitely want to check it out for the networking opportunity and just building those connections, building that strength, because we do need each other in this field to maintain ourselves to the best of our ability. So that's one thing. The next thing I think is going to be important is having new learning opportunities and sharing opportunities as well. So there's going to be a lot of experts, not just the folks who are there as speakers, but there's going to be some heavy hitters, some of the right people in the right spaces, and you want to make sure that you're engaging in idea exchanges as much as possible. I think that that's always something that isn't valued at conferences is not only your ability to learn, but your ability to share. So that's kind of an extension off the networking, but we want to definitely make sure that you come with that frame of mind is you're there to learn, but you're also there to give as well. Another thing that I think is important whenever you have an opportunity to be around so many awesome people is engaging in different cultural experiences. Now, this doesn't get highlighted often. This doesn't get talked about. I'm a little bit of a unicorn when I talk about stuff like this because I think that it's always important for you to engage in different cultural elements. You're going to hear some different forms of music. That's an opportunity. You're going to meet different types of people. That's an opportunity. You're going to be in a different, space. Going to northern Minnesota, being in Duluth, there's a culture in that city. There's a culture there that I think that you can engage in as well. So seeking out those opportunities to just learn from different cultural environments, experience, etc., that you may not have every day is a great opportunity to help yourself develop and grow. And then the last thing that I think is going to be important as an experience at our conference is to have some fun. Like this is a dedicated time to spend 3 days to relax. Yes, it may feel a little bit like work, but really it should be fun. You want to make sure that your time there is enjoyable and that you're relaxing and that you're engaging and that you're smiling and laughing and maybe even dancing to some of the music. So we want to have some fun at the conference as well. So that's my pitch to you all to definitely check out MACMHcon 2024. It is going to be a great experience. Make sure that you're there. We are starting to kick it off on April 28th. Yeah, I got to get my dates right. April 28th is going to be our kickoff date, and we'll be there till April 30th. You don't want to miss it. Go ahead and check out our website, www.macmh.org for more information. And yeah, we look forward to seeing you at MACMHcon 2024. Take care.